everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into Europa, an indie game that's gaining attention for its beautiful visuals, atmospheric storytelling, and touching exploration of what it means to be alive. The game takes you to one of Jupiter's moons, Europa. But here's the twist. You're not a human, but an android named Z. Let's explore what this game has to offer and see if Europa truly lives up to the praise it's been receiving. Europa is set on the frozen surface of its namesake moon, where you, as Z the android, are on a mission to restore a once thriving ecosystem. The game's story unfolds through your exploration of the landscape, piecing together what happened to the human civilization that once existed there. This isn't just a journey of discovery, but one of identity and purpose as you, an artificial being, navigate questions of existence in a world left behind. The game's story is told through visual cues, remnants of the past, and occasional dialogue from the android's interactions. It leans more on atmosphere and subtle storytelling than heavy plot exposition, allowing players to interpret the events and draw their own conclusions about Z's evolving self-awareness. Gameplay in Europa centers on exploration, platforming, and light puzzle solving. As Z, you'll navigate the icy terrain, use special abilities to traverse obstacles, and occasionally manipulate objects to solve environmental puzzles. The game's controls are smooth and responsive, making movement feel fluid and rewarding. One of the most interesting aspects is how your abilities evolve over time, symbolizing Z's growing understanding of its purpose. The gameplay doesn't just serve as a means to progress, but ties directly into Z's development as a character, offering moments where the mechanics reflect the narrative's themes of growth and discovery. Europa's visual design is one of its standout features. The art direction beautifully captures the moon's icy landscape while giving it a sense of otherworldly beauty. Each location feels distinct and meaningful, offering a mix of stark desolation and subtle hints of past human life. The game's visual style draws inspiration from cinematic sci-fi landscapes, with some artistic touches reminiscent of the whimsical yet grounded approach seen in Studio Ghibli films. There's a certain magic in how it romanticizes the alien world, making the frozen surface feel both lonely and awe-inspiring. The audio design in Europa is equally immersive, with an ambient soundtrack that perfectly sets the tone for each moment. The music swells in moments of discovery and fades into near silence when you are left with just the sound of the wind, allowing you to feel Z's isolation. Sound effects, from the crunch of footsteps to the soft hum of Z's systems, are subtle but effective, grounding the player in the world. The minimalist approach to voice acting, with only brief spoken moments, suits the game's reflective tone, letting the environment and Z's journey speak for themselves. If you've enjoyed titles like Journey, Abzu, or even Inside, then Europa will resonate with you. It offers that same contemplative experience, where the environment tells its own story, and the gameplay emphasizes feeling over traditional mechanics. There's also a bit of Nier Automata in its exploration of what it means to be more than just a machine, drawing players into an introspective narrative about purpose and existence. As beautiful and thoughtful as Europa is, the game does have some limitations. The pacing can be slow, especially for players used to more action-oriented games. Some of the puzzles, while clever, don't always add much variety, and there are stretches where it feels like you're just moving from one point to another without much interaction. The story is also quite abstract, and for players who prefer a more direct narrative, Europa may feel too vague or leave too many questions unanswered. It's a game that asks you to fill in the blanks, which may not appeal to everyone. Ultimately, Europa is less about what you do and more about how it makes you feel. It's a meditative, atmospheric journey that blends exploration with a thought-provoking narrative. As Z, you don't just uncover the story of a world long abandoned, you grapple with questions of existence, growth, and the meaning of life itself. While it might not suit everyone's tastes, especially those looking for fast-paced gameplay, Europa delivers a memorable experience for players who enjoy games that provoke thought and evoke emotion. Thank you for watching this review of Europa. Let me know in the comments if you've played it or if you're planning to. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more game reviews. Until next time, happy gaming.